I thought I was being so smart.
Primo.
Yeah, absolutely try Deathverse. I believe it's gonna be free, just like this. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to give my thoughts on Deathverse. Hi, Oberlinks! Welcome. Yes, a whale. Deathverse, my biggest problem is you can tell that it's not... What you're playing is not, like, a full, like, finished product, which they never made it... They never said it was that. They said it was a... Huh? Oh! I was like, why is the hater music playing? It was literally just a server test. And that's all it needed to be, really. But it was a good preview as to... Yeah, like, what to expect in the game. I'm not, like, crazy about the aesthetic, but I do think it's fun. I like that it didn't just try to replicate Let It Die, because it's not Let It Die. And they've also made it very clear that it's not a sequel. It just takes place within the same universe. But personally, I would just really, really love a sequel. That's something I've been hoping for since I, you know, got to floor 40, 41, you know. I've just been hoping for a sequel, and honestly, I would be more than happy to have just a full game I can pay $60 for, 40, like, whatever they want. I would be totally fine with that. I just think it would be really fun to explore this setting, like, more of that.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, okay, they made graphical concessions. I think it still looks great. I really liked the actual look of the game. It, like, aesthetically, maybe it wasn't my favorite. I like the grungy aesthetics of Let It Die more, but Deathverse looked great on a graphical level. And I think, server-wise, it ran fine. Personally, I didn't have any problems. So hi, Crambleberry, welcome. My biggest problem is just the fact that maybe it's because I'm really used to Souls PvE. For example, the lack of a lock-on feels awkward. Hi, Daniel! Hello! The lack of a lock-on makes it feel awkward, personally. But, you know, whatever, I guess. But, brain farts. It's just, the biggest thing is that I feel like I'm drifting a lot when I play the game. When I play... Never mind. I feel like I'm just drifting. I feel like, because in this game, there is absolutely jank to Let It Die. Grasshopper games have never been amazing about their controls, but I think it works. And I guess I was expecting the game to handle a little more like this one, which I'm just used to. Like, I haven't... One of the reasons I'm streaming the game is also because I have not gone through the game in a while. And, yeah, I just felt like it was awkward to play as. Or, like, to play. Also just because they have new, like... Oh, how would you say it? Just a lot of new stuff to the gameplay. I think being able to get your health back from attacking is a really cool idea, for example. And oh yeah, it's a game that really wants you to tune into the controls. Yeah, to me, okay, I really don't think you can beat FromSoft controls. I think the controls in Elden Ring and Bloodborne are perfection. They are really good. I think it's hard to top that, honestly. Sorry I'm like, I get distracted very easily as I talk. Man, I was hoping to find a skill shroom up here, a silver one. I would really, really like a silver one. That would be great. I would love it. Yeah, like some of the gameplay elements to Deathverse I find interesting. It's just, I'm not used to Battle Royale stuff. It's not... Battle Royale isn't my thing, and I knew that going into Deathverse, but I thought, because it's melee focused, I might like it more. And I'm absolutely going to give it, like, a fair chance when it comes out. Because if it's free to play, there's, like, no loss, honestly. What's distracting me is that I can't play a game and talk at the same time sometimes. Yeah, like, I do think what's refreshing is that it's a melee battle royale. We don't have that, really, so it has its own place. I'm just worried if it might be a little too eclectic, or like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I'm wondering if it's going to find its audience, which I hope it would, you know? It would be great. So, I'm hoping it lasts, because obviously if they were able to make another game, it proves that Let It Die was enough of a success, I think. Which is why, honestly, I would really, really like a Let It Die 2. I would love to expand on this grungy setting that I love. I mean, it screams Dorohedoro to me, and I freaking love Dorohedoro. And I mean, Kyu Hayashida worked on she worked on a Grasshopper game. She worked on Shadows of the Damned. So, oh, it's Metakojiya. Okay. That's what for some reason, okay, I will have to, wrong floor 3, obviously. Thank you. Like, I just saw floor 3 and I was like, duh, obviously, it's that one. Because I pay attention to the game, obviously. I pay attention to all the announcements.